crafting friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Barbara Radzevicius and this is Bondi Fiber Crafter. So glad to see you all. I have reached 1,000 subscribers. I'm so happy about that. Thank you so much. In this channel, we mainly talk about quilting, quilt making, all the different sorts of quilts there are to make, and sometimes we have a look at how I actually construct blocks and things like that. And then there is my knitting, which I love colours, so you know, reading knitting patterns is another subject, but yeah, we try. I have made a lot of progress with my knitting this week, and I've been pretty busy. This week is leading up to Pesach, so that will be a week, next week, of probably not so much filming, so I'll probably see you in a week and a half. I'm going to have a Mamuna celebration, which is the day after Pesach, and it will be fun. I'm having an afternoon tea for my friends, and yeah, John's buying me a goldfish today for my table decoration. Then it will join my daughter's goldfish in a big tank. But yeah, been preparing, so we've done a spring cleaning this week, even though it is heading into autumn very fast. In the Northern Hemisphere, you will be spring cleaning, I would imagine. Just getting rid of all the dust and, you know, all the stuff. I've cleaned out my top drawer, which is in my bedroom, which is a big thing. Now there's space in the drawers, which is good. I've also sorted through most of my knitting projects that I've made over the last 2 years, 3 years since I've been knitting and had my channel here. And yeah, a lot of gifts. I found a few vests. I've got like 4 vests now. They're so lovely, and I'm going to wear them this year. And cardigans. I love knitting cardigans, and some turn out, some don't. I have donated a few to I have gifted a few to my daughter, who is a fab model, and they look just great on her, especially the Corin cardigan. And I have vowed this year I'm going to make myself a Corin cardigan by Crea Bear. So yeah, hoping to do that. I have got the pattern out and the instructions, and I also found a list of, you know, you tick off the rows as you go, so that should help me a lot. I know it's only a four row pattern, but you know, I sometimes muff it up. But yeah, and I'm making it in a beautiful olive green. So I've just cast on. I'll show you next episode how I've gone with that. My knitting, I have 2 works in progress. This beautiful cardigan, I got over the cable hump, so I have the fronts done now, both fronts. I joined them together with tacking just so that they would be together, and I'm now knitting the back, so it's all together, and not the front parts of the cardigan aren't hanging. So I tacked those together. And my other one, this beautiful John Arbon, oh, I just love it. So it's coming along nicely too. I like using the pattern, the cable patterns or the lace patterns to some projects, and then just continuing on in a vanilla type cardigan pattern. That could be why I go wrong, but you know. So I have, and this involves steeking. It's a nice sticky yarn. So I have, I'm up to the body, and I'm up to the I'm up to the armhole. So I'm going to steek the armholes too, steeking the front, and I'm hoping that this will be a lovely cardigan to wear in winter. I love this colour. This colour is Golden Knob by John Arbon. I usually have info in the description box, but if I haven't, I will have described this and the other ones in previous episodes. But I love it when the pattern comes together, and you know, this is not how the pattern is written. And I'm not sure why not. I know I'm a left-handed mirror image knitter, but even when the instructions are written out, sometimes it turns out in reverse, so it is beautiful. So that's what I've been doing. So I have 2 cardigan whips and the new Corin cardigan that I have cast on. Here it is. So I'm doing it in this fabulous green, and this is how far we've gotten. I'm doing 2x2 rib because I like 2x2 rib. So I have 3 cardigans on the go. With my quilt making and the butterflies, I haven't done much more to the flying geese because I have to iron them, iron all the rectangles and the birds together. I have to iron 80 of them, and that will be fun, but I haven't done that yet. And then this is the next butterfly group that I'm going to do. And I think the colours are just, I've been wanting to use this fussy cut hexagon for a while now. And look at the back, you can see the eyes. So yeah, I fussy cut this, must have been 2020. I have written on the back, which is useful. But I love this block, and this is going in the next medallion. And then this beautiful one. I do like black backgrounds and bright prints on it, the koalas. This is a very early one that I had. Haven't written anything on the back, but it must have been about 2018, I'd say I made that one, and then this is the center. So yeah, this is how far we've got with the quilting. So a lot to keep me occupied. And then in this episode also we went shopping, so I had to do some Pesach shopping, and I'll take you along with me. And here we go now. This is my whip for this week, and it has been going on for a week or 2 now. And it's loosely based on the Chained Oblivion cardigan by Kelsey Garner. I really like the cables in it. Not so keen on the moss stitch, but I really do like the cables, and I've never done a cable like this before. And you use two cable needles and 2 needles on the circular. So it is somewhat of knitting gymnastics, and it's very interesting, but I have frogged a fair few times. So this is what I have so far. Oops. So I have finished this side of the cardigan. I have modified the pattern to be a different style because I'm doing set-in sleeves like this. but I especially wanted to do a chained cable. In the pattern, both are supposed to be chained, but only one of mine is. Luckily, it's on both sides. So, isn't it amazing? I just think it's an amazing type of cable. And this is the side that I'm working on at the moment. So I'm up to the neckline. And do you think I can get this part of the chain? Oh, I have frogged it like 5 times already. Just this part here. And it is just so lovely. But then again, I am playing yarn chicken severely with this. I love it. It is Holsgarn Super Soft, and the colour is Sage. And I'm holding 2 strands together. It feels beautiful. It's crunchy. But the good thing about it is if you have to frog the most intricate of patterns, nothing unravels because it's nice, sticky, and form-keeping yarn there is. So this is where I'm up to. Hopefully, I want to get this part of the cardigan done today because I've already got one side done. You think I'll be able to do the other side too? Match. Why so tricky? And yeah, every time I read a pattern, it's different. But because I want this to work so much, I have perseverance. Perseverance is one of my good traits, I've got to say. I will try and try and try again until it is right. And I do like to get a finished, whatever it is I'm doing, project. So we will persevere, and hopefully I will get this chain part going the right direction I want it to go within the next couple of hours. We'll see how it goes, eh? Hopefully I'll have good news next week. I mean, it should be sailing along now because I only have like 6 inches of the top of the right-hand side of the cardigan to do, and the back, 2 sleeves, and yeah, and they are just plain knitting because I'm not doing the moss. I'm doing purl all the way. I don't mind purling. So that's my knitting update. I just think the colour is lovely too. So yeah, colour is me. We'll see how we go. So this is a problem I have at the moment. I was reading the pattern. It was going along very nicely. I was getting nice chains and everything, and then this happened. And this is like the 3rd time, and the pattern hasn't changed. It's still the same as it was when it worked. So I'm not sure what happens, but got to frog it now right down to here. I would have had the jumper finished by now if it had worked out. It's really nice cables too. You think I could read the pattern? Such an easy pattern. Oh well. To the frog pond, and John is helping me because he has more patience than I do. And I'm knitting with 2 strands of beautiful Holsgarn Super Soft in the colour Sage. It only takes him a short while to wind the balls up. I should get on with it. An update, 30 minutes later, I have it. I don't know if I'm following the pattern correctly or not, but anyway, it looks right. And that's the main thing, isn't it? Yep. So glad I got it in the end, because it was okay all the way down to here, and then so I'll carry on now. Happy, hopefully. We're at the supermarket today, just finishing off our purchases for Pesach. So it's a fun day. I love going to the supermarket and shopping. I don't buy much, but I just like looking. There's so many rabbits this year. It's like rabbits everywhere. Now we're down to the fridges. Oh, I'm looking for a card for my sister-in-law. Sorry. I think one with flowers or a heart. The aisle, it has all fun activity things for the kids. I love colouring in pencils, and these, I really like gel pens. They work really well for me. And to remember airplane jelly. Oh. This year they have egg matzah, and I'm not sure what the egg means, so won't get any of that. This is the bread aisle. Not getting any of this either today. And now this is the kosher aisle, and everyone has done their kosher shopping. We just had to get a few of the last things. A lot of people like this sauerkraut, pickled veg, pickled cauliflower, special cheeses. And yeah, that's it. It's so interesting, isn't it? So we're looking for raisins and what else? Was raisins the only dried fruit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to put in the rice. All the dried fruit here are really nice. Got to get some dates too at some time or another.
Can you see the type of grater?
John's looking for a grater. I don't like those handles.
Yeah, I know.
I like just plain metal with no joins. I don't mind the Teflon scoops for eggs, but you know, there's so many interesting things, isn't there? Here's a multi-purpose grater. I've got one that's a triangle, so don't need a new one. It's perfect for me. Look, it's compact and it has, oh, it's just really good design, I think. And it is 15 smackaroonies. I really like these little tins of tuna. And they're only $1.35 at the moment. Sometimes, oh, that was loud. Sometimes they're up to $2.50, you know, for a little tin. I like them in spring water. You can get them with all different things. I just like plain tuna in spring water, and sometimes tuna and onion and tomato. It's really nice too. This is the best smelling aisle in the supermarket. All the different types of washing detergent. Oh, they're just so lovely. I really like this type of one. Or, I don't know, John usually picks it and asks, but so interesting, isn't it? Then on this side, it's all children's stuff, or things they feed children nowadays. Stuff in tubes. There's a couple of cucumbers in the oil, and they've left the salmon there. That's just not nice, is it? They're the cute little cups for kids. There. So interesting. I really like this one. But I like spicy perfume too, so you know, and it's half price. Wow. Now we're heading for the checkout. It's an interesting day today. It's Wednesday, the 9th of March, and it was just pouring rain a while back. Now the sun's out, and we're on our way home. It's a really nice day. I like autumn. It's just that hint of coolness. It's perfect. I like spring too. Not so keen on summer. But yeah, it's all good, isn't it? I love these tree-lined streets near where we live. Ours is a particularly nice old street with all these big camphor laurel trees that are like 80 years old. It's just lovely, isn't it? So lucky to live with trees in the city. I have compared our suburb to a village, and it is sort of like a village, you know, within a city. It's lovely. Get to know a few people. And yeah, it's just nice. That is our local cricket ground over there. They have done a lot of renovations over the last 20 years, I would say. A new stadium and that. I really liked the old one. It was one of those fancy, you know, fancy for that time, wooden construction like they do have in Midsummer. But yeah, we'll have a look at a closer look at this one day when I have some time. Today we're on a mission, nearly finished, and it could rain at any time. You see the clouds over there, they are all around. But yeah, it's just a really nice day today. So we're heading down Bondi Road. Got a few things to do down here, probably at the fruit shop or somewhere. They're doing a lot of construction there at the old IGA site. I think it's going to be a Woolworths takeaway, you know, where you buy stuff and they deposit it there and then you pick it up. I think that's what it's going to be. There's a lot of old type beach flats and that along this road. So I imagine new will replace these eventually. I just think it's nice. And that used to be our local post office until they sold it.
Still a post office.
It's still a post office, but you know, it doesn't have the same vibes as the old post office. It's just like an Edwardian post office. But yeah, I thought they were going to make it into flats like they did down at the beach, but they haven't. That's it for this week, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for coming to visit. I appreciate every one of you coming to see me, and I'm sending you big hugs and Chag Sameach for all who celebrate Pesach. And it's such a beautiful and very thoughtful trip. So we're on a journey. We're starting the journey on Saturday night actually. And yeah, it's a journey of 8 days. Then we have Memuna, then we have the Omar, and then we have Shavuot, my favorite celebration. and that's celebrating giving of the Torah a long time ago. So yes, a journey of exploration, introspection, and kindness. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you like my type of content. If you do, please like and subscribe, and thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.